Well, the state of reform in Texas, I think people are collaborating. I think people are talking more. Texas is very conservative. Texas did not expand Medicaid. That's a given. But I do think that there are things that we can work collaboratively on. A couple of things in the current legislative session, we're looking to make sure that we continue to have good trauma funding. Texas is blessed to have the trauma system it has. And unfortunately, part of that funding comes through a program that's funded through the Driver Responsibility Act. There are many that want to repeal the Driver Responsibility Act because there are some administrative problems with it. But our concern is if it's repealed, where will the funding come from to help support trauma funding? Another thing that we're looking at is we've made great strides compared to where we were, say, 5 years ago in telehealth and telemedicine. But we want to continue to increase that because we feel in many of the, such as mental health and other areas, telehealth would be tremendously valuable. And then finally, one of the things that disturbs us is the explosion and the epidemic of e-cigarettes and how the nicotine is being used by middle schoolers and high schoolers, and unfortunately some of these kids are going to get addicted to nicotine. Now, what we want to do is put stiff regulations in place governing the use of e-cigarettes, maybe even put them under the same regulations as tobacco, because if we don't, we're going to have another generation of people coming up, unfortunately, that are addicted to nicotine.